Hey everyone, welcome back to Death Must Isaac 3. We're here on Merris. We're going to turn her into a strike user using the Blind Wood. Your attack hits apply a stackable status that increases strike damage taken. So we're going to do a full-on strike build here. So in the skill tree, we're going to take the attack stuff here. Attack damage, attack range, prime damage, which will be our strike stat. Blaze, we're going to use Cypher. So this one's really strong on this build. We unlock the 2 points to take green tea for our movement speed. I got 2 into the alterates there. We got experience gain with pull area, our attack projectiles aim, and then we have energize for the extra attack speed and projectile velocity. And then we just threw the rest of the points over there into arcane intelligence. So I'll show you the gear setup here. It's actually really, really interesting, really fun. So we are going to use Cypher. So your attack damage bonuses convert to strike bonuses instead. This thing is really, really powerful. If you can get an attack leveled up to, you know, at least level 10, man, it puts out so much damage. We're going to pair it with the Darkwood Sandals. Whenever you dash, there's a chance to trigger a random strike. So this is pretty fun as well. We can spew out the strikes as we go. I've gone in with Master offers here at almost 31. So we've got the Black Pearl on. We've got this amulet that has Master, Reroll, Alts, and attack speed. I've gone for more attack speed over here with Master Offers. It's a T2. I've gone for even more attack speed on the gloves with 2 projectile count. Now, I felt it was very much necessary to put the rerolls on here, the dice. So I've got 8, 9, and 8 here, which is really, really nice. I got this ring on for some additional legend offers. It was pretty much the only place on the build I could squeeze it on. And lastly, I've got this belt on that has +2 strike slots. By default, Merris only has 1, so you really need this if you want to do really anything aside from a single strike sort of run. So we got this one that also has heal on level up with a bit of luck. This is actually how we're staying alive. So this setup is really, really fun. What we're going to do is we're going to try and take time and use these energy missiles. I like putting Summer on the build with Breath of Fire as well. Aside from that, we can put Mort on the build for some additional experience gain, as well as potentially gaining Vampirism and stuff like that. So that is the setup I'm going to try and go for with this one. Guys, if you enjoy the strike build here on Merris, hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow. We're getting closer to 1,600 subs here, so let's see if we can get our strikes online early. We really need an attack and our strikes to get online pretty early here, so we don't struggle to actually kill the enemies and level up in the early part of the game. We don't care for you, Justice. Not going for Cromboy in this one. Mort's kind of alright, but okay, we did get Fury. I'm actually going to go... We'll grab Fury while it's on offer at Master. I think that's probably worth it, even though we want the strikes and attacks and stuff online. I think that's probably worth doing. Let's try and get another early level here. And then we'll try and get Breath of Fire and Energy Missiles is what I'm going to try and go for here on the setup. Is there anything useful in this graveyard? I don't know.
Be mindful.
Okay, Justice again. Day of Judgment? Go away, Justice. Not today. Breath of Fire? Thank you. Alright, we got one online. Very good. We'll go for time here now. We don't mind leveling this thing as well, so it does nice damage for us. But in the early part of the game here, we really need an attack online as well to take advantage of the Cypher. Otherwise, our kill potential is actually pretty low in the early game with... Strike Merris, which is, you know, she's not normally a striker anyway, so you know, it is what it is. Okay, she's giving us Gehenna. I guess we could take something that puts out Curse as well, if we, because I wanted to grab Mort on the build anyway. It's hard to pass up the legendaries, but on the early part of the game here, I mean, we'll tank some damage here to blow these things up too. Okay, speaking of Mort, she's right here. I think we'll go for time though. Come on, dude. Don't make me spend all my rolls here. That's like the 4th time we've had Justice. No time. This whole time, no time. Alright, well, we got to him. Get rid of the shite out of his blessing pool here. Okay, we did get the energy missiles. Let's get those online. Okay, we did get 2 strikes happening here, relatively early game, so we'll see how we go. We need to take time to attack down here too, so that's the plan for the setup, but we use so many ults doing that we might not be able to take Mort as our 3rd one. We probably should have taken it there, but I'm a little bit impatient when it comes to having to roll so much in this game at the moment. So Gem High is a fantastic to see on the build here, so we'll take that. Absolutely take that. Would like to see Vampirism just casually show up for it. I mean, that's one of the main reasons we like Mort. It's not the only useful thing that Mort has for our build here. I mean, just taking something like Sudden Death is actually just quietly pretty good on this sort of setup. Just helps out killing, you know, things as you're going. Okay, I don't actually care for you. Oh man, that's got to be like the 5th time Justice has shown up. All right, we got Black Serpents. We could just throw Black Serpents on right here. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one to have if we're gonna put a cast on here. It does also put some extra status stuff out there, so that'll give us more Gehenna, which is pretty nice. Damage node early, thank you. So we got what? Burn and Curse going out there then, so. Okay, you want to give me energy release? So the Spread of Darkness is pretty broken right now. We got the energy release. We can just get rid of Fortune. I really don't care for. Okay, we got the energy release. This is fantastic. All right, so let's try and get these strikes leveled up now, and we need to still get an attack happening here. You can see Gem High though, the extra movement speed plus attack speed. Man, I really like Gem High in this patch. I think it's pretty good. Let's go for the strike level ups here now that we're getting them. We'd like to see the energy missiles leveled fast here if we can, but we will take the Breath of Fire as well because it is pretty good, especially with the increased attack speed we got going here. So, all right, unfortunately, Mort's not really showing up with much. Let's roll her. So I don't want this junk, so let's roll. We could get rid of the attack too. I mean, we could just take another power to have here on the build too, I guess. That's another status that we're putting out there, so that's potentially can help us out here, leveling faster in the early part of the game here. Okay, we'll just take the strike level. We really, really want to see the warped attack though. Can we get it? Do we get greedy or do we go with the... Let's get greedy. One more? Alright. We'll save a few for later. Maybe we should have gone purple, but I'm pretty greedy. When we have 31% master offers, man, I want to see master offers, you know what I mean? So. Alright, with that being said, level 11. We're not leveling crazy fast at the moment. We do need to boost these strikes a bit more to really, really get them cooking. And we really need a high level attack. I'm going to take times. If we can see it, we passed by Morts. I guess we could have taken Morts instead. We got greedy before and it didn't pay off. We could take the Devotion instead. Come on, man. Whatever, dude. We're getting so unlucky with some of these rolls. And we have brought in like 30, 40 dice or something, all told, all 3 of them, which is kind of crazy, man, to even think about. The amount of dice that's required for these builds now in the game is way too much, man. You really have to rely on putting dice on your build, unless you're rolling with like sloth type of setups, which I know not everyone loves doing. I got another crazy sloth build that I was thinking of trying on Skadi just for the fun of it, stacking sloth and that hero chest piece together and just seeing what kind of silliness we can create. I don't know, maybe even Black Lightning could be kind of fun with Skadi there. I don't know, we could try that, I guess. Pretty cheesy. I don't know if you guys want to see more Black Lightning. I don't know, let me know if you do. Let's take that one. Yeah, if you want to see Black Lightning Skadi, let me know. It's certainly not quite as easy to pull off as Lorian, because you do need to actually hit things with your close range attack, whereas Lorian just...
Sorry, Dad.
He doesn't care, man. He just shoots them from so far away. Okay, what do we actually want from Maud here? I guess we could take her attack, or we could take the sudden. Let's take the sudden death. I said earlier that it's actually pretty nice on the build, so let's do that. Unfortunately, we've now used so many rerolls. We wasted so many trying to go for times higher level stuff, which is... Maybe it was a mistake. Let's see. We'll see how we go on the first boss here anyway. So this is definitely a boss melting sort of build, if you can get it online. Do we take the devotion? Let's take the devotion first. Maybe that's a mistake, but I want to get devoted to him here so we can really get the energy missiles cooking here. So let's do that. Yeah, so I don't know if we're set up enough for the first boss just yet to do a proper boss melt on him, but certainly by the time we get to the Lady of the Lake, we should be able to insta-kill her, basically. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, Mort again. I guess we can go sudden death again here. We're wasting so many levels on non-strike and attack things. So yeah, see, that's the problem when you get real stubborn. I mean, I'm stubborn. I'm a little bit stubborn. When it comes to creating builds in this game, like, I want the build to work. You know what I mean? So I use the dice to try and actually get it. It's kind of working the way I want it to. Okay, ooh. We got Curiosity. I think we have to take it right here. Alright, that is actually going to allow us to roll time a little bit more now to get something that we actually want from it, which is perfect. Okay, so we're level 19 now, so we haven't leveled particularly fast. Unfortunately, we didn't get the good RNG in this particular run. I also maybe wasted some rolls, but it's alright. Okay, see ya. Okay, we got him. Okay, get rid of the ritual. Come on, dude. Give me your attack. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Whatever, man. Okay. We'll go the missiles. I mean, they're really good once we level them up anyway, so we'll level them up here. We'll see how we go for the first boss here at the moment, too, so... Attack bonus, damage bonus to convert to strike. We haven't taken an attack at all, so our strike damage is not really that high at the moment. We'd love to see time shot. You know what? Fine, we'll do it. Fine. I hate you, time. My God. Alright, yeah, I know that RNG is like a part of these games and stuff, right? But since they have dice as a big part of the game, having it feel so required, it just makes the build crafting not that fun or interesting. When something feels like a requirement, it feels like it limits the build crafting in quite a significant kind of way. And right now, dice feels like that to me, big time. Okay, we'll go that energy release. If we can get this leveled a little bit for the boss, that'd be nice. We'll take the XP. Okay, now we probably do want to devote to Mort here too. I would love the attack speed as well. Let's go the Breath of Fire first though. Okay, the AoE on this thing's pretty decent now. So yeah, Vampirism is one of the other really good ones from Mort we'd like to see. So if we see, let's take the missiles. Yeah, if we see the devotion show up, we can totally try and take that. We didn't get a damage node for the boss here as well, so we'll see how quickly we can kill him with our build not really all that online. Man, he dinged us. But, I mean, yeah, we melted him still. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we have gotten really pretty unlucky with our rolls here in this run. We'll see if we can still pull it off here. Okay, dedication to Mort. We probably should, right? Or do we just maybe just boost our damage and keep going on the other stuff first? We can dedicate to it later. That makes sense, I think. Yeah, so we are super glass cannon, so unfortunately we didn't get the build quite online by the time the first boss hit there. Okay. Man, I don't know, it feels like you have to bring in, like, I know I complained about it already, but it feels like we have to bring in like 15 of each dice just to make the basic builds like work in the game. Ugh, man. Okay, what have we got? Restored life. Ah, man. Just get tanked out of nowhere, too. Okay, let's just go with the energy missiles until we get them up to 10. Healing or armor. Why don't we take some armor? So having a bit of Gehenna's nice, just make sure experience gain. It's not really that much unless you put multiple statuses out there. This one apparently stacks with the Cypher, so why don't we do that? Okay, take experience gain, taste of time. Go away. I don't care for you. It's alright, don't get me wrong, it's free damage, but we want our strikes leveled up. Realistically, it's kind of pitiful damage compared to what we're trying to create here with our build, so sorry. Okay. Dash distance is also really nice. Can you, like, just leave me alone, dude? Let's go. Alright, we got them up to 10. Awesome. Alright, so now you can see the energy release really popping off on them. We want to see the energy release show back up from the face too, so maybe it's time to devote to fates if they show back up. Don't think we took that. And then Mort, we want to see the attack come up now, so we maybe take a Mort devotion. Do we devote them? We actually only got a couple of levels left here. So I don't know, maybe it's better to just take the damage when it's on offer, and then we try and go for experience gain there. Yeah, we'll go for Mort if we can. So you can see why I was trying to take time, so we can only use one of the devotions and not have to mess around with Mort too much, but in fact, we could just get rid of him right here. These are really useful to have, but not essential. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Since we ended up going with the other gods here for the attack, let's do it. And we got the strike up to level 10 already. Now, Gemini is really nice, and I really do like taking it on the build, but since we're in a position now that we'd prefer to scale our damage like crazy here, so let's go Breath of Fire first, then we'll take the attack speed here as well. Okay, now you can sort of see the build coming online. It's unfortunately, it took us quite a bit longer than I wanted it to, but that's alright. It gives you a little bit of perspective on, like, not all of the runs always go according to plan. Sometimes you just have a crazy good luck right at the beginning. You get everything that you need, and, you know, all the right levels, all the right blessings show up for you and all that, but sometimes it takes you half the run to really get your build cooking. So, you know, this is an interesting example of a build that is really strong, but didn't start out necessarily in the best place. Do we get rid of fear? Go away, fear. We want to see the devotion show up, if anything, there in the third slot. It feels like level up offers are just naturally always rolling for me now too. Is that a thing you guys have noticed? Let me know. We don't have any on the gear setup, right? But I'm just always getting the level up blessing offers at the moment. Did they? I don't know. It definitely wasn't always that way in previous acts. Okay. Now we just go on the attack damage here. This is perfect. Now we're scaling up our strike damage. Now we're at a point that the second boss should actually die very quickly here, especially if we can boost up a little bit more here too. Yeah, look at how quickly he died. Let's go. All right. Okay, we take that. Pack damage, that's really good. So I don't mind putting stuff like Force and Gemini on the build, but as you can see, I mean, they're really not necessary once you sort of get things going here. And if we node farm enough, we get magnets throughout the run anyway, so... There's movement speed, there's damage. Let's just pop it and move on. Could hold on to it, but yeah, we've still got 2.5 minutes. Oh, look, there's another one. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we've got the movement speed as well. Things are feeling good now. What have we got? The Necro. Take this. So it's slightly less squishy, huh? Okay, not what we wanted right now. We could roll her to try and get the attack again. We could devote for a 15% here, or we could try and do this and get the Breath of Fire going. Okay, let's do that. Now, it's not always guaranteed that the level up offers show up, but it feels like it is. Super high chance, just a baseline now, which... I'm not sure how I feel about that, because when you're trying to get something that you don't have and you've taken 3 things out of their blessing pool already, it feels like it's so hard to get the other stuff to show up now. I don't know. It's just anecdotal. I have not, like, done crazy testing or really checked the... No, we don't want that. That'll make more stuff show up. Okay, Breath of Fire to 10. So we actually really just want to see the face now. Maybe we should have devoted to them, huh? We'll see. We'll see if it ends up being a problem or not. Well, not a problem, because we're pretty strong here now anyway, so... That is a tree. Okay. I appreciate everyone who checked out the the opinion video we did too. I really do think the like waiting a whole year for new content in the game it's too long. I think you want to keep the game alive and the player base going and all that sort of stuff. I really do think it needs more regular content updates. I'm not talking about like the procedural patch, whatever. I'm talking about like real content updates, a new stage, new character, whatever, that sort of stuff. Oh no, we're getting crowd controlled to death. Can we just kill them? Yes, we can. Thank you. Sudden Death's really nice. I mean, it's not essential in the build, but you can see how much it can help you in situations like that. So sometimes it's fantastic, and if we get it leveled up, the cooldown isn't too bad on it. Could just take 200 XP right here. Or we could heal and take... Let's take a little heal there. Why not? That's not much. Maybe we shouldn't even bothered. I don't know. Strike damage? Okay, that's good there. Okay. Alright, these guys can still do big damage because we only got 124 HP right now, so... Okay, we did actually get a damage node here too, which is pretty lucky, and one of these for some extra levels, so that's nice. Okay, we got Fury. Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Aha, they show up with our energy release as well. Very good. All right, 120% more damage now. Okay, now we're in a pretty decent spot here. We'll see how the tree boss goes right here. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're full, but that's alright. We got an extra staff there for Merris. Man, he didn't even get an attack off on us. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It is an absolute boss melter if you set it up correctly. Oh man, super fun. Alright. Yeah, the lady in the lake, man, she, oof, especially if we can get our damage scaled up even more, she's not gonna last very long. We'll just say that. It can definitely be a 1 second boss melt type of setup if you do it correctly here. Excellent. We got more damage. Look how many magnets we're getting now too. And now you can see we're escalating our XP gain a bit quicker as we run through the map now, up to level 42. So it was a little bit of a slow start in this particular run. You know, as I said before, it's an interesting example of how a run doesn't always go according to plan. So, but we still managed to get the build online here. Another magnet. Man, we're getting so many right now. The other thing that would be nice is maybe help on kill if you can squeeze it somewhere onto your gear. Okay, hello. Hero's Journey. Do we take this as well? We probably should, right? Spread of Darkness is kind of fun too. Let's take the Hero's Journey here. We could have taken the energy release there, but Hero's Journey is all of our damage, so it'll affect the other strike we have, as well as everything, basically. Okay. I'm stuck. That's not good. There are still so many instances where you just get stuck on junk on the map, too. It's just... Aesthetically, I can see what they were going for with the trees and stuff, but gameplay-wise, it just... The Endless Desert just felt so much better to run around in, especially the fact that so many less things, fewer things? How do I English today? There were fewer things. Do we just take let's take the devotion right here. It's not showing up at eye level. There were way less things that actually got in your way and way fewer things that debuffed you in Act 2. One of the reasons I just think it was more fun. Gloves of Freezing Breath. That could be fun to pick up here. What do we get? Strike, projectile count, attack speed, life or kill. Wind Fervor. Which is kind of alright, but let's take the gloves instead. Okay. Yeah, we do want to take the Devotion to Mort there. Try and get it to come up more often like this. Very good. Now, originally I was going to take Time's attack. I like the bouncing projectiles on this build. It's really fun. It's not necessary. It's not necessary or anything, but I just think it feels really fun to use on the setup. So that being said, Mort's one is pretty good too. You could always just take Justice because hers has really high damage scaling, so you could always take that. Mort's is also pretty high as well, so that's one of the reasons that I didn't mind taking it. We also, kind of wasted our rolls going for Time instead, being stubborn, but it is what it is. Okay, Fury, very good. Yeah, we don't want to take any summons at this point too, because that will unlock more stuff in Time's Blessing Pool, and we actually got rid of him. We got rid of all of his remaining stuff, so we don't want to see any more of him. Okay. Throwing rocks at me. Get out of here. So you can just try and take on these dudes. I mean, they'll die very quickly if you can get your strikes on them, or you can just keep node farming. Fury, very good. So that is just going to increase all of our damage output because more attack speed equals more strike output for us here. More damage. Would like to see the last energy. Man, where are the enemies at? Okay. Oh, dude. That's one of the most annoying debuffs. Is like, nah, you don't get to move anymore. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure why they went for so much crowd control. I mean, aside from the fact that they just wanted to make it like hard and brutal feeling, like, I don't know why you would intentionally go for this many different crowd control mechanics in a single act. I mean, so looking back on Act 2, the first boss could debuff your dashes. But there weren't really that many other things that would mess with you. Okay, now we get Execution. It's a little late, I think. We'll take the damage instead. If we got Execution earlier, and if we got Vampirism in the run, it's actually really nice. Just enables you to really be super aggressive because you just heal back so much. But, we still got some pretty good blessings online here throughout the run, so we're doing okay. Attack damage. Let's take the heals. Just to play it safe with our glass cannon setup here. Okay, Hero's Journey. Okay, which one do we want to take? This is a big 30% increase. We could devote right here too, but I think we'll just take the damage since we're really close to the end here. So we could have escalated things a bit faster in the early game. We got more of our attack damage converted into strike damage. What are we sitting at? Strike damage 6,063 right down the bottom there. It's pretty good. It can definitely go higher than that, but it's pretty good. So, yeah, this Cypher thing, oh man, it's so strong. Okay, we could ult, or we could just take the sudden death. Ulting could give us something good. Ooh, Hero's Journey. 16%. We'll take that. Okay, now we don't have any rolls at all left, so more experience gain. Hopefully Mort just casually shows up here with the attack. That's really what we want to scale up the damage even more here at the moment. Almost got tagged up by those. Okay, we could just take a devotion upgrade, I guess. That's a little bit more damage. Okay, we'll see how quick. Can we do like the full-on 1 second boss melt? I don't know if we quite got the damage up enough in this run. But we'll see. Okay, we can maybe get another level at the end here too. Don't want to take that junk. Can we get a damage node to show up right near the end as well? Okay, we did get the attack. Very good. Oh, we just face tanked an energy ball and that took half of our HP. Dang. Okay, one more level just to heal a little bit would actually be really nice here. And we are dash debuff again. Okay, status damage. Alright, we'll just go for this one and see what it is. A flower. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Let's see how quickly we can kill her right here. Where did she go? I'm blind. Oh, behind the pole. No wonder. Alright, I mean, we killed her in the end. She was hiding, so we couldn't boss melt her super quickly. But yeah, I mean, it's a crazy strong build. If you can get your attack damage going a bit faster throughout the run, you can definitely get it scaled up. We got really greedy with our with our level ups. We only got deadly attack to 8 there, so yeah, you can see the damage. We could have been way higher on the DPS there, but still, it was only like a 5-second boss melt anyway. So, all right, quickly show you the loot. I actually got this double belt with strike and power slots, which could potentially be interesting. Frost Breath, pretty average. Strike duration, dash recharge speed. This is some stuff that I already had in my stash, so you guys might have even seen those items in previous videos. We've got to heal and level up with rerolls and ults with Master Officer. That's a really nice item right there. And then, yeah. Guys, if you enjoyed that one, consider hitting like and subscribe. I hope you all have a fantastic, amazing day. Take it easy.